Hello. So, today, as you can probably tell, we are building the Lion Knight's castle. It's currently on the ground. We're going to build some of it, not all of it. Probably only go for like an hour or so, maybe a little bit less. But we're going to start out with the promo that comes with it, which is the forest hideout, which should be interesting. So, yeah, just got to pull the stream up on my phone so I can watch it while we're, you know, building. So let me pull this guy up real quick. And there we go. Now I have it there so I can check the comments while I'm streaming. Should probably turn that down. At least I know that the volume works fine. So I cleared off my desk as much as possible for this. I know I'm not going to get too much done, but, it's good to have a bit more space. So let's, first of all, tear open this box. So, got Forceman Hideout. Cut that guy open. Put my knife away for now. And then we can get building. We're at least gonna finish this tonight and then start the Lion Knight's Castle. I'll probably do a video about this guy this weekend too, so I'll set the box down here on the ground. Doesn't look like there's any stickers, which I didn't really think that there would be, which is always a nice sign. Of course, split into two sections, it seems, 1 and 2. So we'll start out with bag 1. Probably should have separated them, but that's probably fine. So it seems like this part comes with minifigure 2, or 2 minifigures. So yeah. We'll get building here in a second. I finally watched the Owl House's For the Future thing. That was pretty good. I just watched it just before I actually started streaming here. Which, if you're out there, Thomas, and watching this, that's why I didn't watch your stream, because I was watching something else. Something keeps buzzing over here. I'm not sure what it is. Because it's not like I'm getting notifications on my phone or anything. So you know what I did do a little while ago? I bought a couple of the new like Archer minifigures. The CMFs that come with like the bird and the bow and the Archer girl with the cool cape. So I'm thinking about buying a couple more of them when I eventually, get do some little jobs and stuff, get some money in after I buy my dad's birthday present and stuff. So I'll put some more of my money towards that, so that we can have some archers up on the wall of the castle when I finish it eventually. This is definitely going to take me a while to finish. I doubt I'll finish it this weekend. I'm planning on building it for a lot of time tomorrow too, but there's no promises on how much I'm going to get done. And I probably won't. Oh my gosh, that is really starting to annoy me. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it's like something's vibrating over here, and I don't have anything else over here besides my laptop and my phone. And my phone's not vibrating, and neither is my laptop, because I haven't got notifications for either of them, which is interesting. Well, first minifigure, this dude with a bow, pretty nice. He's definitely gonna get stuck sitting in the hideout with this one girl. And I saw while I was watching another building stream that there's a little like forestman hideout in the castle itself too, it seems like a hideout of some kind where they can kind of sneak through. So I'm not too sure if there's forest men in it. Yeah, there's 3. There's 3 more forest men in it, so that would bring my total to like 5 of them between these two. So I can have a small army of them, and then of course there's a bunch of the people that like knights and stuff that live in the castle and stuff, which is nice. So yeah, and then of course there's the queen, and something that a lot of people want and don't have. Let me see if I can find it back here. Is this guy, because the castle doesn't come with a king; it just comes with the queen. But I have a king from the one of the older CMF lines, which is nice. He's just kind of been sitting up here with a couple other like fantasy minifigures, like the Unicorn Knight and the Wizard that I got from a while ago. I think it's supposed to be Merlin. There's also, it seems to be like a wizard in the Lion Knight's castle itself, which has a very similar design. So I'm gonna try and not get them confused. But yeah. So tomorrow I do not have archery, which I usually do, which is why I started this week of all weeks, because I don't have really much of anything to do tomorrow, so I can spend my entire day building it, which I'm not really going to stream any of that, I don't think, because I just stream Friday nights, and I think I'm fine with just streaming Friday nights, because now I need to find something new to watch, because I rewatched The Owl House. I just finished rewatching Amphibia. I rewatched The Bad Batch. I rewatched The Clone Wars a little while ago, and I rewatched whatchamacallit, Rebels. And I'm not gonna rewatch Resistance because I don't want to. I really don't. And maybe I should watch like Willow or whatever. Oh man, I dropped a wiener. And by wiener I mean hot dog. Wait, no, it's not a hot dog. It's one of the these pieces. Okay. I was wondering why there was a wiener in there. So now I got a little target, it seems, for them to do some target practice on. Oh, I also where did I put it? I kind of like re-outfitted my sig fig for this kind of fantasy theme. I gave him hat, of course, respirator, just you can never be too careful. And then I just kind of gave him the armor, sword, and shield. Not too much going on there. It's the one that I got printed off at the Legoland Discovery Center, which I'm not a fan of the print, honestly, but it's really cool that you can get custom printed figures, even though they're not the highest of quality. It's neat that we kind of have that option now. So I don't know if I'll really be doing it again much, but I'm still going to use a piece because I put a bunch of things on there so that it was like, I guess, more practical in universe, if you know what I mean. It's like a basic like tan shirt, supposed to be, even though it's white. I might switch out the arms for tan arms, and he has canteen, fanny pack, and then a I Love Michigan thing on there. Just some stuff that I wanted to get on there. The print is like kind of like faded almost, but that's how it came out, like when it was printed at the Lego store. It's kind of unfortunate, but it still looks pretty neat. like I said, having the option is better than not having it, even though it's not the best. Now, if I was to get like a custom print like that again, I might attempt to find like a third party thing where people would print figures, because I've seen some pretty high quality prints, even if it's like decals that I have to put on the figures. That'd still be something that I'd like to try eventually to get the perfect sig fig. And it could be cheaper because I think this thing was pretty expensive. Although you do get a really cool printed brick. So I'm not going to show you the back of it because it kind of tells you where I got it, but it has LeVar on it. So that's nice. I might include that in a mock at some point. Say I go to like get to actually take a mock to Brickworld Detroit. That would be super friggin' cool. I don't think that'll be happening this next year. I might take one to the whatchamacallit, the other one that we went to, if I sign up and get one built. But it would probably just be that bridge battle that I've been working on here and there, which would mean I'd have to kick it into high gear over the summer for working on that, which I plan to finish that by the end of the summer. So yeah, should be interesting. I find this interesting that they did like all black trees, and like even in the Lionites Castle, the tree trunks and stuff are all black. Just kind of different. It's cool. It's really neat though. Let me take a drink. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really neat way of doing it. It's a little bit different than most other sets. If anybody's out there watching, if has anybody heard about the A-Frame cabin that should be coming out at some point? That it's coming out, I think, in like a month. That is gonna be super friggin' cool. I'm super stoked for that to come out. I would like to get one. Maybe I'll, if I like bought one at some point over the summer or something. Maybe I could revive the old whatchamacallit series, the campground series. Rebuild some of that with better techniques for the mills plates and stuff. That would be super cool. Oh, shoot. Let me grab something. I also, at some point, need to buy the pieces to kit out all of my whatchamacallit troopers, the popcorn troopers. Because I'd probably include that in the good old mock, like the bridge mock. Have them like hiding away somewhere or something. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong zippered section. Just trying to grab something real quick. There we go. I got gum. Why? Why not? Don't worry. I chew fairly quietly, so it shouldn't annoy you too much. Not that anybody's watching. So yeah, we getting some stuff done tonight, boys. Now I do have a little bit of homework this weekend. I'm gonna have to do, but most of my weekend is going to be building the castle. Whoops. Maybe I'll start rewatching the prequel and original trilogies. Maybe that's what I'll do while I'm doing this. Now, I titled it for the castle, but I'm not entirely sure if we're going to get to building the castle today. So, depends if we get some people to show up later. Because some people show up and stuff. And, you know, because I don't just want to sit here talking to absolutely nothing for like an hour. And then we'll go ahead and at least get the first bag done. But let's see. If not, then I might call it after building this. We're already like 15, 16 minutes in. So then after, no matter what, after the stream though, I'm going upstairs and building more of the Lion Knight's castle. Build it as much as possible tonight. It'd be nice to start it on stream though. So yeah. Anybody have anything interesting going on this weekend? I don't really have much else to talk about besides just making random junk up. I am currently reading The Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. So that's pretty nice. It's pretty good so far. I'm definitely enjoying it. And I already watched all 3 movies and read the first 2 books. But I haven't finished reading the other book currently. So might read some of that this weekend too. Because, as I said earlier, I don't have archery tomorrow, which means I don't really have anything to do tomorrow. So I might clean up my room a bit, for the most part, by building this and doing stuff like that. Film a couple of videos. Maybe I'll even build the mini mock for Monday. Maybe I'll use one of the Clone Wars things. Those mocks I built a while ago. And built a few more of. And did the instructions for this like last weekend. Totally saved that piece. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. This weekend should be very productive. Watch me not get anything done though. It'd be interesting if I did like a color swap of this and stuck it in a forest or something. If like anyone would notice. Like made a massive Lego forest and then did a color swap of this and stuck it in the middle of the forest. That could be very interesting. Like this set and then do a couple of color swaps of that, or I could make a few other like black trees and stuff and stick them around the forest and stuff to make this and the trees on the castle blend in better. That could be easier than color swapping an entire set. Maybe that'll be something I'll have to do, because I'd like to make a display, excuse me, where I put this Forestman hideout, the Black Falcon Knight Castle. Wait, no, Lion Knight's Castle. I don't know why I said Black Falcon. Well, that's totally different. And the Creator Castle from a little while ago in it. And if I was able to make it even bigger, have like Pirates of Barracuda Bay, the have it sitting right here, the Ray the Castaway. Stick that in there too, like off the shores a bit. Because then I could use that to kind of, blend it in with some of the more modern style sets, like the city sets and stuff. This would just be like a massive display / city and stuff. I'd have like the blacksmith and stuff towards the edge of the medieval era type stuff, and the Ray the Castaway kind of out in the middle. Those would kind of like border things off, and might even have to make a couple like mocked up buildings for it. This would be a massive project, which I currently do not have the space for, but it would be super friggin' cool. Like, super cool. Maybe even if I get the Rivendell thing that's coming out, I could blend that in as like, have that as like a backdrop almost. Stick some of the Lord of the Rings figures in it. That could be pretty cool. Have a couple different castles and stuff, like the Creator Castle and I think we have the Viking ship over there too, which that could be cool in it. Just loads of cool ideas, which I do not have the time, money, or currently space for, because I would probably want to buy a lot of it and mix it with stuff that we already have to make this, which it would be really, really interesting. I'd be interested to see how something like that would go, because there's people like Brixie and stuff that have a massive city, and he kind of wants to make a medieval display, but like what he is saying in some of the plans for when he eventually moves his Lego to the new building that he's thinking about getting over the summer just for Lego, like how he's gonna kind of have the medieval area on one section and stuff like that. It'd be kind of like that, but probably more interconnected. And I could make like a wall type thing almost to like separate it and make it like it's a rift between worlds, or like a great like separation type thing. That could be interesting. Loads of ideas. So stuff like that could be something interesting to try at some point. something that I'd definitely like to attempt. Anybody out there have any ideas or anything they want to talk? Whoopsie. Want to talk about what we're building today? Oh man, I dropped the mushroom. Got it. So where does the sword go? I assume it's just an extra sword for the one dude, because I can't figure out where that's supposed to go, because it's not like there's not a clip somewhere. Maybe there will be in the next bag, like an empty clip or two to stick it. If not, then I'll just like stick the sword somewhere. In it. But this will definitely be like a set that I make a video on prior tomorrow, or maybe even after the stream, so that I can mix it in. You gotta love the deer and whatever on the little forest hideout. Shields. Maybe I'll even just stick the sword between a couple of branches or something. That could be pretty interesting. It's kind of a spot for it to sit while it's not in use. Now, let's finish off with this stat. So, the other day I found the Lego Minecraft Nether Bastion marked for $2. It's like a $35 set or whatever. But it's marked as $2. Unfortunately, I didn't get any because I couldn't find any. Obviously, somebody either bought them all or something. But I was gonna have my mom check to see if it was the correct price, so you can scan on the app or whatever at Walmart. But there weren't any there. That would have been super cool if it was like that on the app too, because then I would have bought every single last one that was there, and then be in debt to my mother because I don't have any money right now, because it's the winter and most of my money comes from cutting grass. So yeah. Basically I'm currently broke, but that'll sort itself out later. Oh, interesting. These are fun masonry bricks. You don't see those too often. The whoopsie, the 1x4x3 masonry brick, or just 1x4 technically, because it's a brick, so that, yeah, you know what I mean. But this is a very interesting little build so far. Very nice, for especially for like a promo, because I'm pretty sure it was a promo when you bought the Black Falcon Knight. Not Black Falcon. I keep thinking it's the Black Falcon Knight castle. It's the Lion Knight's castle. Good thing I did it right on the title. So yeah, this is a very nice build so far. Really enjoying it. I can't wait to have the Lion Knight's castle built. There, I said it right this time. Because that'll be really nice to have on display. I'm thinking my dad's home because the dogs are going nuts. So yeah. This is a pretty good stream so far. It's pretty quiet, but most of my streams are because, well, you know. But that's fine with me. Still kind of helps out my channel a little bit. And every little bit helps. So yeah. So might as well talk about that episode of the Owl House. So I think it's pretty good. I don't know if it's my whoops. I don't know if it's my favorite though. Definitely not as good as Thanks to Them, I think was maybe a little bit better. And I think Clouds on the Horizon might be like one of my all-time favorite episodes, if I'm completely honest. I don't know why. I just like that one. Oh, wait. There we go. That is one of my favorites. Probably my favorite of all of the Owl House episodes. But, I mean, the Apocalypse is kind of interesting in it. But, I don't know. It just didn't feel right. I don't know why. It wasn't like it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. Definitely wasn't the worst. I think that goes to the small, like really small problems episode or whatever. Definitely the weakest out of all of them. It's still an okay episode, and it's not like I'm gonna skip it when I rewatch the show, but just not my favorite. Now, if I can get this guy back together, we can keep building. And my dad's definitely home. So, yeah. Having some issues getting these back into place. It seems like I got it for the most part. Except for up front here. A little bit of a gap. If I can. We don't need that, it's fine. Dang it. Okay. This is starting to pose a slight problem. Keep dropping pieces and junk. So, go with this. I'm just going to take this off and put that all on top as one big plate. It should make it a little bit easier to attach. Hello, people. We're building the, as you can tell from the title, the Lion Knight Castle. But this is just the, like, promo that comes with it, I believe, which is the, Forestman hideout. And I accidentally exploded it. I made it go kablooey. That's fine because we're fixing it up right now. It's almost back together. But last time I said that, I destroyed it again. There we go. It's good enough. Everything's all clicked together now. So now we shall keep on building. Grabbing pieces for next section. Like that. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm gonna this weekend start rewatching all of the Star Wars movies. I might end up watching that Willow movie and show. Because apparently it was a movie a while ago, and there's a new show of it. Disney Plus might as well. I think that would kind of fit the theme. I'm just gonna put this other gold piece in there too. So do something like that this weekend. Don't think I'm going to really be streaming more of the build of this after today's stream, just because I'll probably build most of it this weekend. If I'm still building the actual castle itself next weekend, which I probably will be, then I'll probably do another stream of this and turn it into a quick little playlist. But expect some changes from what gets done today, because I'm not just going to leave it in my room. And if it's too big by the time, if I've done too much where I would risk destroying it by just bringing everything downstairs, then I'm not even going to bother. And we're going to build something else next week, because I really wouldn't like to destroy it by bringing it downstairs to build more of it. So then I'd have to repair it and stuff, and that probably wouldn't be worth it. So yeah. Far. Uh-oh, did I freeze? Am I freezing? Oh, no, it was just for a second. I think we're good. Trying to make sure that everything's fine. I thought I froze for a second, which wouldn't have been good. And it's happened in the past, so I always gotta watch out for it. Even though we've only been streaming for 40 minutes. If that was to happen, then I'd just call the stream there and then go upstairs and keep building, because I didn't feel like dealing with that this weekend. But yeah, how's everybody else's day today? If you want to, you can put it in the comments. I mean, yeah, live chat, but if not, it's fine. Whoops, I totally forgot about that. Let's see. There, we'll go like that. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, I didn't do that either. Wow. I have really been messing that up. This is looking really neat. So, like I was saying earlier before a couple other people joined, I am thinking of, after I build the Lion Knight's castle, maybe build a display of some sorts. And probably build some more black trees and stuff of different shapes and sizes and spread them around the area with some regular trees, so that it kind of makes this and some of the trees in the castle itself, the Lion Knight castle itself, blend in a tad bit more, because, well, they're obviously very different, because I do my nice lush green and brown trees, and then these ones are black and green, which is a nice color scheme, but doesn't exactly match my style of trees. And then I don't have to color swap all the trees and pretty much this entire set. And then I can just add some others to make it other black trees and stuff around to make them blend in a tad bit more, which is the plan, because I like to make a large medieval display, which would, if I eventually made it like a city display too, it would connect to that. And, I don't know, just have like a rift of some kind and have like a portal of some kind that only a select few people can access, to kind of make it so that like the medieval people don't just get taken down by the modern people who would have modern weaponry and modern technology. And it would make slightly more sense, like it'd almost be an entirely different world but sitting next to the other world, so that I can go between them both, if you catch my drift. That would be the plan. Oh, whoops, I need to place these guys first. So yeah, I don't have really too many other things to talk about today, but again, if anybody has anything they want to ask me or anything, just go ahead, toss it in the chat. That is pretty much the entire point, so that you guys can communicate with and stuff if you guys want to. And I think for the like mocked up everything that I'd be planning on building, I would keep the sets as they are. So like these things, switch out these base plates for square ones and place it on like a mills plate, probably just like that, but have it so that's tiled off underneath, so that I can just pull it out and open it, or just have it almost sitting on tiles, almost like a raised hill slightly, so you can still open it and like access the inside. That would be the idea, and that would be super cool. But that would be far off yet. Far off. It'd be also cool to have like another outpost like this, like some other little towers of this like same kind of design that are similar but different enough. So yeah, just lots of few other like little buildings and stuff that I need to make, like make myself and stuff. So that would be a pretty interesting like undergoing type thing. Oops. I am starting to build the Lion Knight's Castle and the Forest Hideout. The little forest hideout's turning out interesting. Now I just put these other leaves on, and I'm almost done with it. So, let's see. No, it needs to face down. Yeah, like that. There we go. So I'm thinking about starting to rewatch like all of the Star Wars movies this weekend. At least start. Yeah, because just kind of something like that while I'm. Yeah, because I'm probably gonna build this pretty much all day tomorrow. For the most part, at least. Our Walmart.
They had the same old stuff that we seen over there a week ago.
Makes sense.
Still had 50 of those. And she's $21 a piece.
Still same price.
Yeah, I scanned it and everything.
There's still time.
Yeah.
So yeah, this should be a fun weekend for me. Lego castle building and Star Wars watching. I might even rewatch a couple of the shows that like just recently came out. Could be interesting. I'm not gonna rewatch Kenobi though. I might rewatch Mando though. Unless I could just do the it's tempting to do the massive watch through where you just watch through every single everything. But I don't feel like rewatching the Clone Wars and everything again right now. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. It could be very cool and interesting though. But I'm not gonna do that. At least not right now. Maybe in the future I will, but not right now. That would be fun though. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong piece. Well, not the wrong piece, just the wrong spot I stuck it in. So yeah, this is a pretty nice set. It's not super duper detailed, but it doesn't really need me because it's like a bunch of black pieces to form a vaguely tree looking thing to kind of disguise the tower of the Forestman hideout tower thing. So yeah. Well, that's the Forestman hideout. It's pretty neat. There's like a little hole up there that kind of natural light can get in. But yeah, it's a neat little set. I guess I'll just stick this extra sword piece, like maybe in here, this barrel of riches or something like that. Just kind of stick it up in here. So yeah. A couple minifigures, a little target for target practice. And then there are a few extra pieces and stuff, of course, like any good set, but nothing super, like, not tons of stuff. But honestly, I might leave that here. I know it was a shorter stream, but we did build this guy, and I don't feel like opening the Lion Knight's castle, making a giant mess of bags to just still look through for bag one. I should have thought of that before. Which would have been smart of me. So I guess not right now, but I'll probably build some of that guy next weekend because I highly doubt I will finish it this weekend, basically just tomorrow. So yeah, have a good one. Bye.